rolling.
Hello. We're on the trail with our old friend Bush Tracker Man, one of the best animal trackers in the world. This is exciting. Looks as though he's found something. What is it, Bush Tracker Man?
Natural History Film Unit. Quite recent. 2, maybe 3 hours. Yeah, BBC, using film, not video.
How do you know it's the BBC?
See the way all that grass is flattened and those twigs are broken?
Yeah?
Typical BBC. And this.
Well, this is totally unexpected. We've actually picked up the trail left by a Natural History Film Unit. Let's follow them. What is it, Bush Tracker Man?
My shoelace was undone.
What were you doing then?
Crow up there wanted to know who you are. I was just telling him. That's good luck.
Is it?
Yeah, but not for you, though.
Yeah, just as I reckoned. BBC can't go very long without a drink. We'll wait here till they've finished.
Can't we go in?
No, mate. You don't want to get too close when they're drinking. There they go. We'll give them a couple of minutes start. And keep quiet. This is when they're at their most dangerous. Well, this is pretty amazing. The BBC wildlife film crew has come across a smaller wildlife film crew from Anglia Survival. And the larger BBC crew is actually driving the Anglia crew away.
That's incredible.
Well, you don't see it very often. You see, the smaller crews learn very quickly to stay well away from the larger BBC units. This must be a very young Anglia crew. Probably their first season.
So it was a sort of territorial thing, was it?
Yeah, it's a real problem when you spend a lot of time with wild animals. After a while, you get to think like them, you know? A young, fit male will look at another male as a rival to be challenged, or even, if it's an unhealthy, weak male, as prey. You just can't help it, really.
I'm sure you can't. Well, we better be on our way, Bush Tracker Man, but thanks for the adventure. Bye.
Yeah, we've had a very nice day. Thank you very much, Bush.
Go.
Well, of course, after that he had to give his woggle back. Ah, Pete, perhaps you'd like to tell us why today's never-before-seen Sydney Kidney film is one of your favourites.
Actually, it was one of Sidney Kidney's favourites.
Oh, that's interesting. Why was that?
Well, he was a great admirer of the Scout movement.
Can you demonstrate this movement?
Movement as an organisation.
Oh, I see.
And he actually collaborated with Baden-Powell on the seminal work of the Scout Association, Scouting for Boys.
Which was originally called Scouting Around for Boys, I believe.
Yes, but they shortened the title to save ink.
Good idea. And which bits did your granddad work on?
Well, he researched the chapters on knots and underwear.
Was there anything strange about your grandfather at all, Pete?
Let's just see the film now, shall we?
I am speaking to you from deep inside the uncharted territory of the African jungle, where no man has been before. and I'm hoping to film the legendary animal that the natives call the orangutan, or old thing up a tree. Shortly, I shall be the first European to cross the plain of... and then we shall be in orangutan territory. Good heavens, how astonishing! It's a troop of Boy Scouts. Why, they're the second Arbroath, doing a map reading badge, and there is some confusion about the best route for Dundee. The boys don't seem to realise that they're on the wrong continent, and I haven't the heart to tell. I continue on my way, but pause to take in this extraordinary sight. How can these tiny birds have given birth to such a huge offspring? Reflecting that it is probably better not to know, I move on. But wait a moment. Who's this? And what's it doing? It can only be one of the second Arbroath again. This lion has never seen a Boy Scout before. And this Boy Scout has never seen a lion. Now, if these boys had been in Africa as long as I have, they would know that lions are completely harmless, unless they happen to bite you. But as it is, they are terrified. I have never been afraid of animals, although women have often filled me with terror. So, understanding the boys' feelings, I lob a stone to clear the lions away and move on. I had now crossed the plain, and I believed that this was where I would find the orangutans. However, it was quite late, and time to choose a tree in which to spend the night. Looping my braces around a convenient branch, I settled down to sleep. But not for very long, because soon a colony of African fighting squirrels became active. I had no option but to remain where I was, hanging completely motionless, for I knew that if I moved, the squirrels would at once become whirling dervishes of biting, slashing, tearing fangs, and I would be no more. Festooned with squirrels, I eventually dozed off, and awoke in the morning to find every orifice of my body stuffed with nuts. Well, I may be in Africa, but I recognise this weather in Ochtertool. Oh, there he is! There's an old thing up a tree, an orangutan, and I'm the first man ever to be this close. Jings, Crivens, and help my Bob. This orangutan is standing right next to me. He seems to want something. I wonder what it is. Oh, he's asking for money. Let's try a different orangutan. Ah, now that's intriguing. He's using that leaf as an umbrella. And so is that one. Oh, well, they all are. I wonder where they got that idea from. Oh, I see. Well, now, where would he have got that from? And that's a tin can that orangutan's holding. I don't understand. What's going on? Oh, now I understand. The second Arbroath have been here before me, and it is pointless to go on filming, as these are not the wild creatures that they once were. With very low spirits, I am taking to the water to return home. Good heavens! It's the second Arbroath again, and they're racing some crocodiles across the river. This is a very foolish thing to do, as these waters here teem with harmful bacteria which can cause quite a nasty rash on the skin. This naughty Boy Scout shouldn't torment the poor crocodile like that. Good grief! There's Baden Powell! He'll sort the situation out. Ah yes, he shot the Boy Scout. A great man for discipline, BP. My astonishment at seeing Baden Powell was only exceeded by my delight at being invited back to his camp, where I was to see at first hand what he meant by the International Brotherhood of Scouting. The second Arbroath may have been a disgrace to their neckerchiefs, but these lads were a credit. My only worry was where they would sew their badges.
Well, that certainly made me think. Did it make... No, I suppose not. And I'm very sorry to say that that's the end of the series. We don't have any more programmes left. We've enjoyed it. Hope you have. Goodbye.
See you next week.
No, Pete.
trying to save us,
keeping us alive,
and for being our friends.
We appreciate your efforts
for helping us survive.
So life never ends. Without you we'd be gone, 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 gone,
But pandas aren't the only ones that need a bit of help. What about woodlice? Yeah, there are no campaigns for ugly ones, even when they're near extinct, 'cause we don't look nice. We'll also soon be gone, 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 gone. The whale's been saved. We're safe going no now.
But hang on just a minute. Look closer at this problem.
And what's causing it?
It's because of all your efforts.
Things have all gone wrong.
And we're in the shit. We'll be alright when you're gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone,
As that was the last in the present series of Squawkie Talkie, next week sees the return of Citizen 2000, when our 20 children born in 1982 reach their teenage years. That's next Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
Come on, dear. It's all over now. In you go. Night-night.